Good morning, beautiful family. How are you? Sending grounding and oneness energy into the field, and let me show you who I am here with today. The beautiful Curlew family. The little one has grown up so much. So what I was feeling too as I was walking onto this sacred land this morning, that often we slow down once to catch up with ourselves and also to speed up. And that's how they're moving. They're totally slow and still. And I'm just gonna go up the hill. They are moving totally still and then they run. So, yeah. It's like the ocean going back and then charging forward. And the beautiful sun is coming through. This is our inner light. As all that is out here is also within. Everything here is just a reflection of my inside. So slowing down to speed up. And then being in total stillness. That's what they do. That's how they move. And loosening our tailbone, untugging our tailbone. A lot of control systems teach to tuck the tailbone in. Military, also in yoga, in the old traditions, tugging the tailbone in. That's such a human condition. And we need to let our tailbone loose. Visualizing we have a tail. This can be beautiful. The animals, watching them, they often wiggle their tail, and the animals with the tail, like cats and dogs and so on, to let that stimulate the untugging of our tailbone. So wonderful to see them, and that the little one has been making it. It's and to see them grow. There's so many predators out there of the eggs, of the little bodies. So it's a miracle. A miracle. So much has happened in this last week. It's right behind the corner there is the land that has been totally taken apart. And I'm feeling incredibly shifted as I've been journeying with it. And there was another. That's what drew my attention, these beautiful plants and these flowers here. Now it takes so much energy of a plant to flower and It's always amazing to watch how the plants express themselves in their leaf color, in their flowers, and life is such a mystery and so magical when we watch. And the flowers come out of the depths of the plant, and the plant is rooted deeply in the ground, and so our focus, feeling deeply rooted into the core of matter, and out of that, two pelicans just flying in, and out of that we rise, out of that our spiritual energy blossoms. Look at that joy. Yeah. And this bird up there, and the cockatoo coming, and the deeper we shift our frequency into oneness, the animals come in, because the animals are there. They resonate with that. And and so sharing a powerful meditation to do is, as we are watching this bridge and the water, to actually focus until the bridge begins to flow and the water stops. All these ways where we perceive how our perception and our beliefs create reality. In truth, everything is flowing, and when we break these constructs apart, we realize the inner bondage in the mind that was never actually true. And we can bloom like the plants. So watching the bridge until we see the bridge flowing and the water stopping. And the beautiful cockatoo, mostly he comes with his whole tribe. He's alone here today, or maybe not. There's two more. Often they come in the hundreds, but this shows how also we move, sometimes alone, sometimes with a few, sometimes all together. On the inside, we are all connected. These transmissions always come out of life, and sharing deep, timeless codes as we are creating this new earth, the new human, this new building to this new architecture. These transmissions hold the codes for this architecture. That's so beautiful. Getting right into my heart. When I lived in Germany, a family friend had his whole house full of cockatoos. He had lots, all in a cage. So seeing them here wild and free, yeah, it's like what I just talked about. When I lived in Germany, I was also inside in a cage still, because I hadn't realized who I am, and I was fully in my conditioning still, and getting more and more conditioned. So, and this today reminds me of that. They have such a beautiful walk and fly, and their white and yellow color. Wow, I am just here an arm length away from them. Such an honor. Now, this is a safety net that we provide, that we are when we are embodied. And out of fear and conditioning and constructs, and then others feel safe to land their soul and heal, and our healed nervous system reverberates into the whole nervous system of Earth as well, and we are stabilizing the whole nervous system, and we're shifting into being, our full beingness. Once that was a concept. What does that mean, being, not doing? I could not imagine that. The first, when I learned the body talk system and went to the module about consciousness, it was just blasting me open. And I was so dense, and I could only, I could feel it. But what that actually really meant to just be. So it takes really our will and our devotion to shift, to truly shift, and not just have one experience and then feel we are there. The true shifting into our being. We can't fake it, we can't buy it, we can't rush it, we can't force it. We can only allow it. And the Master's talking about that, reminding us all, because we are all masters, ascending masters, and descending into the body. It's not ego speaking, but like Lao Tzu and all these different ancient masters where we've maybe heard a lot of teachings from, but disciples used to sit in stillness. They used to have to sit in stillness. Yes, they had to come and watch a bridge for years, not a week long ceremony in the jungle, and then enlightenment was there. There was stillness, and yes, we are in a different energy, and it does go faster, and maybe we did that back then already as souls, and we can tune into that, and still we have to become still, or it doesn't work. And there are so many distractions. There's also not about something working or not, it just unfolds. This is the conditioning of, have you got success? Is it working what you are doing? That's so funny. That says it all, right? Is it working what you're doing? We can't shift like that into being. We have to allow it and surrender, and that is the most scary bit, because we've been conditioned to have to do. And if you don't have a full calendar and your 5-10 year plans, and then you are a loser. What if that is not true? Yeah. So when I shifted into drinking the water and using these powerful frequency devices, because they are shared via direct selling, there is a lot of teaching and mentorships, and a lot of them are focused on do your plans, visualize, have your vision, keep focused on that, do, reach out to so many people every day, you have to have so many conversations or it's not going to work. And it's a distraction from becoming, from being. And yes, I get it, but that is depending on where we are at. We can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore because I've been shifting deeply into being here, led by my monad, and being focused on that. That's beyond soul. And many spiritual people are spiritually open people. We are all spiritual people. We are all spirits in bodies. But the connection of spirit and soul to the body, we have to feel and be receptive to that, to ourselves. And the distractions in this culture are to be constantly busy and to then be in the way of actually flowing with the life principle, with life itself. So I have to follow this flow. All the deep shifting I have been immersing myself in, I am operating in that. So I am here because I felt called to be here. I had to be here, meeting with these cockatoos here this morning, and all the other beings, and this land right now, not later. If I have a plan, I have to be on the phone to 10 people this morning, then that is not flow, that is not working with the life principle. I don't know how it is going to unfold. I just follow the guidance, drink the water and tell others about it. Because the water, it's called return to origin water, and it's part of the new architecture we need. Those of us who are shifting into that, oh God, it makes me cry. We oh God. You know, and I'm not distracted because I'm holding this camera up. He's come into all of you. It's not a distraction when I have my camera on, because I've been sharing now for 2 years like this with you, because I'm not here for myself. I have left my egocentric beingness and shifted into the whole. That's why I'm sharing this. I could not do that. Yeah. So the beautiful medicine. Powerful book I read, The Return of the Bird Tribes. And through the Cockatoos, the ancestors come and commune with me. And also once I turn this off and stop talking, I will be in deep stillness, where I am most of the time communing with all of life, in the sacred union I am in, with the life principle that is working through me and expressing through me. So when you watch animals in my transmissions, receive for yourself what their message to you is. So amazing where they find their nourishment in this grass. And you know, like us, since they have flown in, the energy has changed. And whenever we walk somewhere or go somewhere, the energy changes. Where I walk, I am affecting the grid, I am affecting the field. So the deeper, the more full we remember who we are and fully wake up to who we are and stand in our whole self, there's a whole new responsibility and accountability starting. Ah, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Taking off, and when they take off, there's something lifting as well. I feel something lifting. My crown just opened. Oh, powerful. And how amazing to just be here and fly away. And the birds are working with us like that. They also take things away from us. And yeah, there's a kookaburra now. Different energy, whole different energy. And yeah, he's a carnivore. He sits there in stillness and then he darts. So different energy. And another beautiful medicine coming in of the Curlew. Love their calling as well. And this sacred connection, all in sacred communion and union. Another honey, two honey eaters coming in, that is their sound, blue-eyed honey eaters, and two Curlews and all lifting off. Yeah, it's powerful. Yeah. Let's see what the bridge is doing, if the bridge is flowing or if the water is still flowing. You know, have you sometimes realized what a cosmic joke this actually is, what we are in? And also, yeah, how little we actually know when we drop deeply into the mystery and surrender to the mystery and to be and live in this magic. As the pelicans are over there with all the seagulls. They're beautiful, relating together. And yeah, there's a lot of people running over the bridge, so the bridge has begun to move and the water is still. Yeah. A lot of animals are eating these. A lot of birds and possums. So there is nourishment everywhere. Everywhere. And the solar energy, talking with our inner sun and the galactic sun. Oh, my camera is being funny. Yeah. Turning us on, reminding us of the light we are, the light that is at the core of our dark center. Yeah. Let's have some water together. today, in honor of all the animals, out of my animal bottle, but that takes a bit longer to open. So, hydrating the field with this beautifully structured water, which is essential for our architecture, of the new human, and our waters, to connect with our waters beyond the physical waters, our sacred waters of creation. Have a magical day, beautiful souls, beautiful energies, turning your monad on, linking spirit, soul and body. And I see you later, and always in the quantum field. Take care. This moment is never gonna come again. And going deeper, deeper, deeper in. Every breath deeper in. Into the being we are and we came here to be.